Hey, what's up guys? Last week I released the final episode of the 0 to 20K Amazon FBA challenge where I built a store from scratch, showing you all the leads along the way. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the 3 biggest things that I learned while doing this entire challenge. The first thing that I learned is that while doing eBay to Amazon, you definitely should be sending offers. You can get such a better margin by sending offers. And in this entire challenge, I wasn't sending any offers. And it's very easy to just send even a 10, 15, 20% off offer. And a lot of people will just go ahead and accept this offer, or they'll just counter offer and you'll still get 10% off. So this is a game changer when it comes to eBay to Amazon. To apply this to regular online arbitrage, using something like discounted gift cards or cash back is really going to help your margin. So definitely send offers and use any kind of discounts that you can get in order to increase your margin. This is going to save you a lot of time and headache. The second thing that I learned while doing the eBay to Amazon challenge is that stocking deep has its benefits and stocking shallow also has its benefits. In this challenge, I was stocking really shallow, only 2 weeks worth of inventory. And kind of the general thought with online arbitrage, a lot of people will stock around a month's worth, and some people even stock deeper. There's some big pros and cons to both sides of this. For stocking really shallow, like I was doing in this challenge, you have a lot less risk of the items tanking in price and therefore losing you money. Also, the most profitable time for your items to be active is going to be those first couple of weeks that they're active, because that was when the arbitrage opportunity happened. Stocking very shallow, in those cases, you can often get the best ROI on your items. The major downsides to stocking really shallow on items is that if there was more quantity available, you weren't able to purchase that, and instead of sending in $500 potential profit, you only sent in $250 of potential profit. And so long term, you're going to have to go wider and therefore kind of do more work. And so this sometimes is going to be a lot less time efficient. Also, there are some cases where this one purchase is kind of going to be the opportunity you get to purchase this item, and it's not really going to go in stock at a right price for you to purchase again in the future. And so you miss out on that opportunity if you don't stock deep enough. Obviously, stocking deeper on stuff where you're stocked for 4 weeks or more, you're going to be able to get more inventory, and potentially it could be better time efficiency. And in those rare cases where items are only there one time, basically they're rare items and you can only get them one time, you're going to be able to purchase a lot more of the stock and therefore do better. But then in the cases where there's actually a lot of inventory available and other sellers come on the listing and you end up overbuying, you're going to end up putting yourself at more of a risk of the price tanking and not getting that ROI that you're looking for. In some cases, even losing money. So there's some definite pros and cons to both styles of doing this, and you kind of understand that balance and make correct choices as you have more experience in this game. Maybe, for example, you see that, like this is available nowhere else and I'm hardly seeing any sellers on the listing, and there's this one source that seems to have a lot in stock. I'm going to go pretty deep on this because looking around, it doesn't seem to be in stock anywhere else. But if it was the exact same item, but it was available in 3 other places at also pretty similar competitive prices, you can just guess that other people are going to purchase those and be your competition. So maybe you want to just purchase a week or 2 of inventory. That way it actually sells through quickly, you get your profit, and you move on. The third and potentially most important thing that I remembered from this challenge is that your efforts really do compound when it comes to building an Amazon FBA store. At the very beginning, you're not going to have the skills of even being able to make a shipment or even being able to read a 𝗖cie chart. And once you learn how to do these basic things and all these little micro skills, they're really going to add up and make you much more efficient and quick at sourcing. You also may not even have certain sourcing methods that you are familiar with and have had results with. And this makes it a lot harder to believe in your own sourcing ability. You may also feel like you're gated in everything, and so you'll have to go get ungated in a few things. All of these things, once you learn each micro skill in and of itself, you may not start to see results until you've built several of those skills together and can use them all together at the same time in order to make you more efficient at the skill of sourcing. And so for me, I've been selling on Amazon since late 2020. For a long time, I really just did books, and I only purchased those books for extremely cheap prices. And then there were a couple of times where I started to pay up a little bit for books at thrift stores and estate sales, and then that slowly turned into finding a couple high-priced books that I purchased on eBay to resell on Amazon that I knew were consistent sellers. It's kind of a stair-step of skills there. You're not just going to go right from the beginning of never sold before to have like tons of confidence to be able to spend hundreds of dollars on inventory at a 40% ROI. ROI. That's just not how it works. You're gonna get scared and freak out. Building that skill over time, kind of like a little ladder of skills, is really gonna help a lot. And so I was able to see this for myself, because if I were to do this challenge 2 years ago, I don't think I would have been able to do it. I vividly remember even 3 years ago, I was doing eBay and I wanted to try online arbitrage, and I think I purchased a Peruvian Express sweater with the intention of getting it for a low price and then reselling it back on eBay. I think I lost like a good $25, like a good 20-30% ROI I lost. That was one of my first attempts of doing online arbitrage. And so like your first several attempts at this might not go very well. And so each improvement you make, whether you learn how to get ungated in something, whether you learn to send in your first couple items in an Amazon FBA shipment, once you've sold your first few items, all of these things are gonna come together, and it's gonna make you much quicker at sourcing, and you're gonna be able to build from there and get faster and faster until you're able to do the goals that you're looking to do. So hopefully this video was helpful and you learned something. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the series. If you guys have any other suggestions for what I should make in the future, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys are interested in getting your business to the next level, then I do offer consulting, and the information is down in the description, and I would love to work with you. Hopefully this video helped, and have a good rest of the day. Take care.